What up, what up, what up, what up, P-Town, what up, world, man? It's your boys, the Decipher Killers. Sounds for Saturday night, 90.7 WAZU. And we in the building, bro.
We in the building.
We in the building, bro.
WAZU station.
It's true, man.
ICC, shout out.
ICC, shout out.
DJ Mac. Everybody, all our listeners.
Man.
We in here.
We are in here. We appreciate y'all. This is the 11th show. And, man, we can't do nothing but give y'all the love in this introduction. And that's what I want to focus on right now. And I'm going to say it again. We love y'all. Because without y'all, none of this will be going on. So we appreciate haters and the ones who love us. Y'all keep doing y'all job. Because we're going to keep doing ours. Fact.
Definitely.
Most definitely.
We had a big week last week, man. Shout out to the youth basketball team that we went out there and sponsored the event for with iModel ENT.
Most
definitely. The Dream Team.
Yeah, the Dream Team.
They made the cut. They got the money they needed to, get in that league.
Most def, man. There was a lot of pictures up on the social medias showing them, man, in their little jerseys and things, man. I can't wait to see the progress that y'all make in this tournament, man. So keep up the good work, and y'all know y'all got the full support of the Decipher Killers and the whole WAZU family and Sounds for Saturday Nights, man. But Jerk, it's the intro, and we turn them up. It's live. It's the 11th show, bro.
11. Show number 11. So we gonna hit them with all exclusive music, trying to turn them up.
Most definitely.
We might let DJ Mac throw some music in there for him this time. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
The DJ himself.
It's true. I can't wait to see his mixes because he most definitely keep us tuned in right after us, man. But Jake, go ahead and holler and see what he got for us.
For sure. Turn up. 90.7 WAZU Peoria. Sounds for Saturday night, hosted by Decipher Killers. X-Man in the building. What's happening?
What's happening?
What's cracking?
Yeah,
we
baby.
In here. Be right back.
Man. Free Entertainment in the building. What's up, X-Man?
What up, baby boy?
It's true, man. A lot of big things been going on, man. It's the 11th show. You know what I mean? If you've been keeping up with us from 1 through 10, you already know how we get down. It's been coffee. We had a lot of interviews. A lot of people came and showed us love. I mean, matter of fact, I think we're going to run down some of that from 1 to 10 and just go over some of the things we done went through throughout these formal shows, bro.
Yeah, big love to everybody that came through, sat down on the set last week when we was down at AutoZone having that charity event.
Most def.
Who all we have in there, man? I remember Fam on Cam came through.
Man, Fam on Cam.
Frizz, the kid.
Came through, most def, man. My big brother Sean G came through, man, from the
talking about his book, man.
About the book.
Small World.
Small World, most definitely.
Now, by the way.
On Amazon. He most definitely put it all out there. We talked to one of the managers at AutoZone who was a big supporter of the Dream Team and what was going on. And he also does a lot of stuff in the clubs, too. So that was real cool to talk to him and see his point of view outside of the club. You know what I mean? So that was real good.
We actually talked to all the iModel girls.
Yeah, dude, who participated.
All the ones that came.
Most definitely.
It was one that was a little shy. That's all right.
Yeah.
She gonna get her time.
Most def. They showed a lot of love, though. The food was amazing.
Oh, yeah, I smashed.
Man, I smashed. I most definitely smashed. They gave us healthy plates, too.
That $10 plate was worth it.
Yeah, I ain't seen too many people finish it.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you spent $10, you had something to go home with. Well, definitely, it was jumping, man.
Shout out to the chef for that cheesy macaroni and cheese.
Man, that macaroni was so cheesy.
Cheese I ever had at one time.
It's true. That was real, though. It was delicious. I enjoyed it. Shout out to the cook. Shout out to y'all watching them cars. The kids, they was participating. Faces coming out looking like Spider-Man and Hello Kitties. It was good, man. I can't wait to see another one.
Yeah, it was definitely a good time and a good opportunity and a good experience, to be a part of something, outside yourself. And, we wasn't getting no money for us. We wasn't, looking for nothing in return. It was just about, helping a good cause and not thinking twice about it.
Most definitely, man. Leading, man. The actions of you now bleed down to what's underneath, and we most definitely stay on those mottos and those different values of life because it's true fashion. I mean, all the work we did, even though that we kicked it, we played music, you know what I'm saying, we face painted, you know what I'm saying, all those actions bled down to the Youth Dream Team, and now they're playing in a tournament that they never played in before.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
they get to experience something that, any kid would want to experience.
It's true, man. It's true. So shout out to iModel ENT and all the girls who participated. Shout out to everybody who came and showed us love that day on the mic. I mean, we had 1,800 films who actually just gave us a shot. That was they first time shooting out that name. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first time getting marketed with 1,800 films. You know what I'm saying, over the airways. So shout out to them for rocking with us on that too, man. Speaking on that, that was real, man. I mean, we had ATL in the building. We had ATL outside. We had St. Louis out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we had people from a lot of places down there. You know, they just came to support that iModel ENT event.
Yeah, man.
I really respect they grind and what they do.
Most
definitely. It ain't all about making money. It's about, supporting the people that support you.
It's true, man. Giving back a little bit, man. You know what I mean? And you'll get back a lot. That's what's real, man. But besides that whole night itself, it was decent, because right after that we got into it, and me and you started moving around the town pushing CDs like we always do. You know what I mean? And it was just love. The day itself was just beautiful, bright, shining. I can't wait to get another one of them in, man. It's true, man. So shout out to that whole movement, man.
It's been hot, man.
Hot. It's true.
Speaking of weather, man, it was crazy the weather that we had this week. Want to get some attention to the people who was affected by, the big windstorm, that knocked out their power and stuff.
Most definitely. I don't want to say the kid name wrong, but it's like DeMarcus Johnson or Jackson.
The one who was in the creek?
Yeah, who got caught in the creek, and he had to stay there a whole day.
Yeah, hanging on to a tree.
Tree limb,
that's
man. That's some movie stuff right there, man.
A good 10 hours.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't no short time. He was there. He hung on, fam. And were you like 14 or 15?
Yeah.
So, man.
He had to end up saving himself, really.
It's true, man. So, life is important, especially to him, because he sure did it, man.
And that came out of nowhere. It was sunny. I seen the storm coming because I was out there getting me something to eat, and while my food was getting ready, I'm watching the storm come in. I'm like, man, it ain't gonna be nothing nice. When it came. Even as a grown person, that's scary because you realize how small you are
compared to that weather game, huh? Them driblets wasn't playing, man. It was at one point, because I was, at my little station site, we at one point where we actually seen the rain completely horizontal. It wasn't even dropping. It was shooting across. It was sideways, man. So the weather is, and it's not just messed up here. The weather is messed up a little bit everywhere right now. So that's something that we should be looking into, or trying to figure out, is there a solution for that, or is that just what it is? Is that just what's to come, man?
Right.
But we'll get more into that right after we had DJ Matt turn us up a little bit.
For sure. 90.7, we still here. Sounds for Saturday night. The Cypher Killers, Tram-T, Jerk, X-Man, you here?
You already know.
For sure. Keep it locked. 90.7.
Bang.
All right. We back, man. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Tram-T, a.k.a. Bang, and I'm here with my brother from another mother.
Jerk.
And my other brothers in the building.
Bondxv.
What's popping, y'all? We still doing the 11 show. I mean, we're going to get right back into it. We was talking about how the weather been crazy summer everywhere. You know what I mean? Not just in our town. You know what I mean? Across the world in general. I was on the internet the other night and came across it. It was like snow in May in China.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's China summer. It's summertime in China.
Yeah, it was like a full flower. I mean, like from the visual, it was like a full flower blossomed, and around the flower is ice and snow.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen nothing like that, man. That's pretty crazy, man. And then you know, different things that's going on.
6 or 8 inches of snow.
Yeah. It wasn't no small snow. They actually out there in motorcycles thought it was gonna be motorcycle weather, and they got snow on the ground. It's kind of crazy, man. The weather is like that everywhere. I mean, you see the skyline in Chicago last night.
Depending on what you want to believe, though, it ain't really about what you want to believe. It's what reality is. Mm-hmm. And from the research that I've done and just from the way I break things down myself, it's that time in the universe for things to change. Everything doesn't stay the same. Even it's just that time. And why would the governments across the world be getting ready for extreme weather and climate change? Mm-hmm. If they didn't know the climate was about to change.
Right.
Do you really feel like I do, but like locally, the weather seems to feel more tropic. It's not just summer anymore. It's like we're getting a tropic wet feel.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and it's happening over the last couple summers, but I really feel it now.
It's most
You know?
definitely real.
And it's like
I mean, the sun and the rain together. You know what I mean? That's a different type of a thing right there. Anyway, when you look at it, because anything that's given is considered masculine, and anything that's receiving is considered a female point. So when you have the sun, which is a masculine structure, and then you have rain, which is a masculine symptom, it's like it's two masculine things going on at the same time, and that ain't usually what goes on with the weather. You know what I mean?
Right.
When it's raining, the clouds cover up the sun. You feel what I'm saying? So we can focus on the rain. But you got the sun beaming at 75, 80 degrees, and rain come right there with the sun. It's
right.
Yeah, it's like it's hard to
and raining on you.
hard to adjust.
And-
It's
and
weird.
I've seen it on small levels throughout my life over the years, but not like I do now. Like I seen a picture the other day. Somebody posted of the sky in Chicago,
Yeah.
and it looked like where are these clouds coming from?
It's like it was bubbling. I mean, it actually looked like it was bubbling.
Yeah, it just it was ugly, and we speak on these things just to be aware of them. Question them a little bit.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
not just that's the way it is, but why is it that way?
Most
Is
definitely.
someone doing it, or is it is it the universe?
'Cause
Either
there's so
way,
many
either
theories
way,
out
you
there.
need to be aware of that.
There's so many theories out there.
Oh yeah,
You got
there's a lot of misleading things.
yeah, what they call it, the harp, the little weather thing that they got out there that they're
Yeah.
supposed to be messing with people's weather. I mean, we can go there, or you can actually say it's just like you said in time. I mean, it adds up in time. This could just be something natural that the earth has to go through. But it's something to look into, and be aware of, because the weather, man. With weather justifies how your day go. And so if the weather's right, then you know that you could be right. If the weather's wrong, it's some type of situation you have to flip up to make it right.
Right.
So
That's our natural communication with the universe.
With the universe. That's exactly what I was trying to get off. You know what I mean? So the weather is very, very important. If you're not paying attention to the weather, take some time. Start doing a little investigation, because it's real important right now. The weather is all over the place, especially for people that does farming, and it's be raining too much now. Now they're
Right,
drowning out.
because it has a direct effect on you.
You feel-
If you don't know what's going on with the weather, you don't know if you're going to be able to eat in 6 months.
It's true.
You
It's
know?
true. So
Or you're not going to know what you're eating,
yeah.
because they'll make some stuff to fulfill the needs of the people, but you don't know if it's natural or not.
Most definitely. So yes, get in tune with your weather, man. Start looking into it. Get aware of it, because it's real out here. And the weather is our natural communication to the universe, which starts our days off. So man, it's true. But Jerk, we can't keep hitting the bed. You know how we get lost in this stuff. 'Cause I want to keep going.
We're going to keep it moving. We'll turn over some more music. We'll be right back to holler at y'all. 90.7 sounds for Saturday night. It's Jerk. It's Tram-T. Decipher Killers. X-Man.
Bang. Wazoo.
Stay tuned.
Ha! We back, man. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Tram-T, a.k.a. Bang with the Decipher Killers. I'm here with my brother Jerk, other half of the Decipher Killers, and we also here with Free Art Entertainment, Bondxv. What's poppin'?
Was chilling.
Most deaf. Let's stay where we was at, big bro. Right there about the natural communication, because I liked it how you said that. You know what I mean? And people nowadays lost. I mean, we almost
We've lost all
Man.
natural communication with who we are.
It's true.
Because we look at like exactly what you just said when we went off. We look outside ourselves for everything, and we don't realize how dependent we are. So we can't even, like if we wanted to on a mass scale, we couldn't, be independent.
No, we couldn't.
We as independent as you feel, we are the most dependent. Like United States
Yeah.
probably is the most dependent
Mm-hmm.
nation on the earth. As much as they scream, "We're free, we're free, we're free." If you free, build a rocket ship.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now. Go get all that stuff you need and build your rocket ship right now.
Anything. Like
Yeah, if you're free, go out in your front yard. You can call them Aaron if you want to first.
And plant an apple tree.
And tell them to tag your front yard, and then just plant an apple tree without saying nothing to nobody. And then tell your neighbors to do the same thing. Because we need apple trees.
Right.
We tired of going to the market because we don't know where these apples coming from. So we want our own apple trees now. You know what I mean?
The small things tell you what's going on, but we are so used to lying to ourselves that we don't see we want to be dependent. We don't as on a mass scale, we want to be dependent because it's easier.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants true struggle.
Mm-mm.
And that's our big problem. You know, I talked with my girl the other night, you know, real deep about this because, you know, she's not necessarily in tune with a lot of the things we talk about, but she loves to hear about it. We'll sit up to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, talking about things. And I just had to explain to her, you know, where we are in this world. And we are not independent, you know, and money is the biggest shackle. And she got it, you know.
Most definitely. Because that's what we communicate with now. I mean, we communicate with the money. Our natural form of communication is unheard of. I mean, before there was money, before there was anything that showed, you know, value, that showed a false sense of value, we all had the true communication. I did this work for you, and it helped you. And that's all that mattered. You feel? That was communication. I didn't have to tell you, I'm giving you $60. You know what I'm saying, to go get your car fixed. Now you feel like you've been helped. I just went and fixed the car. And now that feeling of you knowing that my car is fixed showed you that I helped you. You feel what I'm saying? Me reaching out, showing that I care, instead of me having to tell you I care now, because you got this false sense of value that if I ain't saying nothing or showing you this with a piece of paper, that is not real anymore.
Yeah, we are living our lives according to someone else's ego.
Yeah.
If you think about it, money is only there because it creates classes, rich and poor. Without money, no one will be able to do that. But the people who need money or put money into society, that's what they need. They need that validation, and we come right along with it. That's why I said on Facebook the other day. I forgot my quote. I'm sorry, but I said, "How is it all about the money?" When, oh man, I messed it up. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna bring it back to y'all. But it's like, oh yeah, how is it all about the money when you don't even know who the person who controls money, and you don't control money. You don't control the value of money.
So, yeah.
At any time, I don't care if you got 10, 20 billion. At any time, there's a group of people that can say the value of money is no longer there.
Yep.
And in mass, people are going to respond to that. So now what do you have? What do you know how to do? Do you know how to survive without that money? That's where we're so dependent. Because as soon, like we've given up everything viable and valid in our lives.
Let's just say, you know what I'm saying? Like, with the money, all right? Money buys you television, so now we got the classes you can watch on your television, what they got to tell us. And the meteorologists say it rains. We got a 30% chance of it raining, and it doesn't. We got a 60% chance of it raining, and it doesn't. That's where it goes back to our natural communication. You see how that wraps back around? Right. You just spent all this money, you feel what I'm saying, to hear from this meteorologist, to get your TV to hear from this meteorologist to tell you that it's going to rain outside, to watch the news, because that's the basic channels that they give you. You spend all this money, you know what I'm saying, to do this stuff and don't know how to read it yourself. All you got to do is go outside, take your shoes off and step on the soil, and you can feel if how the weather's going to be, or how your day going to be, or how the day going to be. You know what I'm saying? If it's a smooth day, if the soil's dry, you know that, hey, man, it may rain. Something may go down here today. Look up. Now the equations add up. Dry ground, sky's gray. We getting our precipitation today that we need. You feel what I'm saying? But you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that. A lot of these kids don't even understand that, because we lost all form of our natural communication to each other. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, you could look at a person and tell if they was, you know what I'm saying, feeling good, feeling bad. Now, everybody got the same stern face on, so you don't really know how to approach a person. So the first way you approach is in a negative action, because that's all we've been brought up around in these past 20-something years, is negative thoughts. Everybody out here to get you.
And it all stems from money. It all stems from money.
It's
because
crazy.
I need the sustenance that validates me in this society.
Mm-hmm.
Without that, half the things that go on wouldn't go on, because we know I make it happen.
Most
Money
definitely.
don't make it happen. I make it happen.
Most definitely.
If we traded, you know, none of this would be. It wouldn't be there. So what? Because you have more to trade than me. You know, at the end of the day, if we weren't using money, we wouldn't even look at things like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just it's sad.
It's sad. Not
to notice
communication, yeah.
notice these things, and then see the young people and people in general yelling is all about the money and really believing this.
Most definitely. Most definitely. It is sad, man. But we're going to turn y'all up when we come back to that. A little bit more about the natural communication and how money took that away from us. But at this time, we're going to have our DJ Mac, who's spare hosting right now for us. Come turn us up a little bit. What's up, Jay? How you feeling?
For sure. 90.7 sounds for Saturday night. Keep it locked. We'll be right back. The Cypher Killers.
Bang.
What up? What up? What up? Y'all know what's popping, man. Good. Shout out to DJ Mac. This Tram-T, a.k.a. Bang. I'm here with my brother from another mother.
Jerk.
X-Man in the building. What's up?
What up, what up, what up?
It's true, man. It's true. Man, you know, we was talking about natural communication on the break.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And with natural communication, we understood, well, at least we got a small portion of understanding to where most of our natural communication went to.
Yeah.
And that was with currency.
Yes.
Speaking on that, and what currency does and how it controls the world in general, we just watched a video.
Yeah.
That was shout out to Miss Q from iModel ENT. She stay on top of her coffee.
Yeah, she definitely shared it on my page.
Yeah,
Appreciate
she did,
that.
yeah.
I meant to watch it, and she shared it, so that validated that I needed to watch it.
Most definitely. So we and out as soon as it hit bro page, most definitely he calls me anytime. Hey man, it's something that we might need to check out. Somebody put it on the page, so I checked it out, and it's true, man. I mean, no matter who it is, you know what I'm saying? What gets me first, I'm gonna make this quote first. It's funny that y'all don't pay attention to the people next to you that constantly tell y'all what's real or have your best intentions in their mind.
Right.
Y'all will step on them or walk over on them. Y'all act like they word don't mean nothing because I don't have $1,000 Versace glasses on or a custom tailor-made suit.
Right.
I get tired of seeing these people that want to tell us something in all of this money. You can't really expect me to fall in line with you if you walk in the same line as them, just using different words.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm not dissing Farrakhan. I really respect what he said in the video.
I do as well.
You know what I'm saying? Just the image alone, you know what I'm saying, turns me away a little bit.
Right.
But in the video, he was speaking on justice.
Right.
And he also, it was justice and
jobs.
And jobs.
Which one do you want? That's my question. You can't have them both.
You can't. You can't.
One of them will be leaving this structure or taking your power away from this, taking yourself away from this structure and bringing the power back to the people who do that. And the other is give me something. Why do I need your damn job? I can say damn. My bad. Why do I need your job?
It's true. Like, what is your job doing besides you?
That's saying that I still need your money.
It's true. I was like, what is your job? Yeah, besides me coming to you asking to be fed after me working for you, what is your job doing for me and mine?
Right.
Holding us captivity.
This whole structure is set up to where you work, but most of the money always goes to the top.
Mm-hmm.
Always goes to the top. That's why I say money needs to be cut out of the equation altogether.
It's true.
Because cause just getting what you work for every day. You know what I'm saying? You know you're doing this for the betterment of you and yours. And at the end, it's betterment for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in the society that you're in. You know, because nobody, you know, there's no class. There's no reason to go rob somebody because what you do feeds you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
The work you put in feeds you.
And like what Farrakhan was talking about, he was definitely on point where there's no time to play games. You know?
More.
And I respected that part of what he was talking about. how, you know, it's that time, you know, we're out here, we're doing the job for them. You know, he said it's social engineering, you know, how they set up things in the hoods to be the way they are. But it's on us to make that decision to follow along.
Yep.
Nobody's doing anything to you. If you wake up and realize who you are and what's being done, you know, and how you're subliminally being pushed to do things, but at the end of the day, you have that choice. Most people can't make that conscious choice to go do something when they know someone's trying to make them do it. You know what I'm saying? We're killing ourselves. How are we gonna march to Washington D.C. and say police need to stop killing us, but we killing us more than the police?
How do you march? How do you take 1 million people to the White House when the army is 200,000, 500,000 strong? You got 1 million people right there. That's an army. Just like he said, that was a whole army right there. We could have changed anything we wanted to change right then and there.
Exactly.
If we wanted to change, but no, our mentality's so messed up. They had y'all asking.
Right.
Asking again. Asking for better. Can you please feed me more? I work so hard, I should have more food. My point exactly. If you was working for yourself, you will have all that food. You will have all that to take care of what you need to take care of. But you spend your hard-earned time making this man happy because that's how we was raised, to walk into the eyes of somebody else instead of your own eyes.
We have to stop being so scared to struggle, because deep in your mind you realize, man, we could. It's the slave mentality. Man, we could go tear up Master's house. But how's we's gonna eat after we tears up Master's house?
What? Like,
on your own.
On your own. Didn't you prepare that food for Master?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Didn't you go slaughter them cows?
Didn't you go slaughter that cow? Didn't you milk that?
Didn't you raise that, you know, them vegetables in the garden?
Right. You know what I'm saying?
You did that. You did that.
But you don't understand that you're doing it.
But you feel like, see, what I see going on is we will have a revolution or whatever you want to call it, but people are going to go right back to the same thing. Because once we get out here, because like I said, we've given up everything that's viable to our survival. We have the Department of Treasury. We have the Department of Education. Why don't you educate yourself? Why don't you, why don't you say what you're worth?
Exactly.
But once we get out there, the electricity, all that, everything that we need for survival, we've given to someone, the control to someone else. And it's all mental, So if someone does cut out that electricity or cut out that treasury or anything, we'll be lost. And people, all it takes is a little while, and they're gonna be begging for it back. Let them cut off link. You're gonna do whatever they tell you to do to get that link back because you're scared to struggle. You are scared to struggle.
Well, you know what gets me? Like, what is struggling?
Exactly. You call it struggle because you know what the definition of struggle is. You know what I'm saying? And that instantly shuts you down. I don't want to struggle, but
I mean, long as you're
survival.
eating, long as you're eating, you're putting some food in your stomach. I don't care what you're eating. Long as you're eating, you're not struggling.
Right.
You're not struggling. If you're living and breathing, you're not struggling. Just cause you ain't driving, or you know what I'm saying? You ain't got this in your pocket.
Right.
Fam, can you eat? This world is made for us to eat on.
Right.
So there's no way we should be struggling for anything when all we got to do is go and get it.
We've forgotten to be happy just to be alive. We've forgotten to appreciate that. We'll sit around and complain. Oh man, I just went through a whole bunch of stuff. They repossessed my car. My kid is messing up. My brother locked up. My man locked up and everything. But we don't stop and say, and after all you just talked about, you still alive. You
still alive.
This means nothing. These things mean absolutely nothing that we stress ourselves about.
I put on one of my social medias statuses, and I was like, you can go ahead and drive. I'll walk, but I bet you I'll meet you there.
Right.
And I got, a few likes. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think people understood that whole concept.
Break it down for them.
You know what I'm saying? You can drive. That's fine. You may get there a tad bit faster, but you're going to miss every damn thing. You're going to miss everything.
Right.
I'm
What
a
you
walk.
learn on the way.
We're right. What did you learn on the way? You didn't get to see nothing. Everything was flashing by you. But I walked. I seen animals. I seen rocks. I seen all the restaurants, beautiful homes in the cut, kids playing. You get to enjoy life when you live it the real way. Is where I'm going with it.
Right.
But you want to go
You know what
fast.
living really is.
You feel what I'm
We
saying?
don't even know what living is.
We don't.
As a society, we
As a-
really
we
don't.
don't.
We're not living.
We don't live
We're surviving in someone's structure.
like a comfortable captivity.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh man, perfect.
You know what I'm
Comfortable
saying?
Captivity.
That is it, bro. And I posted that last night on my social. But you know what I mean? They're gonna there's more and more people starting to understand. So I'm not pointing at nobody or giving them a finger like, you driving your car, or you doing this, you shouldn't be doing this, or hey man, you worked for it in this world, you playing the game, you deserve your extra mans. But understand what you're doing.
Right.
Yeah,
It's all about awareness.
It's awareness, man.
Don't think this is it. When we're not speaking a lot of these things that we're talking about. They can be good things if you're aware of what's going on.
Mm-hmm. It's true, man. But we're going to come back after we let DJ Mac turn y'all up a little bit, man. This your boy Tram-T, a.k.a. Bang. You know who we with. It's the Disciple Killer Jerk. My brother from another mother. An X-Man in the building right here on the side, man. WAZU, we out here.